During the PlayStation 4 era, one of my top 3 games was Ghost of Tsushima. I've always loved open world games and I've always had a deep love of Japan, so that game basically ticked every box for me. The stunning world, the story, the gameplay, it was just next level. So when I heard we were getting a standalone sequel, Ghost of Yotei, I was pretty hyped, but after watching the new state of play, honestly it looks even better than I expected. So yeah, here's a quick rundown of the things that really stood out to me and what I'm most excited for. This time around we're not following Jin Sakai. It's been 300 years since his story ended, so now we're stepping into the sandals of Atsu, a fierce new hero with a really personal mission. 16 years ago, a gang called the Yotei Six murdered her family and left her for dead, literally tied to a burning tree. But she survived, she trained, and now she's back with one goal: revenge. So this kind of reminds me of Kill Bill, which happens to be one of my favorite films. And her hit list includes the snake, the oni, the kitsune, the spider, the dragon, and Lord Saito. And the cool part is you get to decide the order you take them down. I feel like they've taken some inspiration from games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I think that's a really great direction, and I hope going forward this is the direction most open world games go for. Atsu is voiced by Erika Ishii. You might know her from Apex Legends, Destiny 2, or Dragon Age the Veilguard, and I think she sounds really good in this role. And you know, I've seen some of the online comments about having a female lead and people throwing around the word woke again. And honestly, that word's just become meaningless. If the game's great and the character is compelling, who cares? Atsu looks epic. That's all that matters. And like I mentioned before, Ghost of Yotei puts player freedom front and center. You're not going to be dragged along a set path. You shape your story, so you decide who to hunt, where to go, and how you want to approach it. And the word of Ezo, which is modern day Hokkaido, is massive, beautiful, and dangerous. And yes, Mount Yotei is a real place. It's even nicknamed Ezo Fuji because it looks like Mount Fuji. And exploration just feels way more natural now. Instead of icons cluttering the map, you use spyglass to spot interesting landmarks and just go wherever your curiosity takes you. And there's also a clue system woven into the game. You might interrogate someone about the Oni and get led into a fire-scorched wasteland full of samurai, or ask about the kitsune and find yourself in snowy forests facing stealthy ambushes. Each target opens up a unique area with its own combat style and abilities to unlock, which is just really cool. Campsites are your new base, and it looks like you can set them up anywhere. You can cook, upgrade your gear, just whatever you need. Allies and vendors will actually come to you, and it just looks like it's going to be a way more immersive system than just jumping through menus. And also, this part got me. Atsu has a wolf companion, and as a dog person, this is just so cool. I just really hope that he stays with us for the entire game, including our horse or any other four-legged companions. Please let them stay with us. And one thing I really like is how the game incorporates Ainu culture, the indigenous people of northern Japan. So Sucker Punch didn't just sort of toss in a reference, they actually travelled to Japan, worked with the Ainu cultural advisor and her family, and used that experience to influence parts of the game. I feel like that kind of thing just makes the whole game and the world feel way more authentic. And in combat, the katana is back, of course, but Atsu is bringing way more to the fight this time. Spears, dual swords, a massive odachi, a kusarigama, and it's even got an arquebus, which is basically an old school Japanese rifle. She's also got a kunai, bombs, smoke bombs, just everything. And combat looks precise and deadly. You can even disarm enemies if you're quick enough. And for stealth lovers like me, that's still a huge part of the game too. Atsu is being hunted, so obviously sneaking through enemy camps is going to be a big part of the game. And customization is huge this time. You can tweak Atsu's gears, her charms, her armor style and weapons to fully match how you want to play, whether that's sneaky assassin or all-out warrior. And finally, this is really cool, Sucker Punch added 3 cinematic gameplay modes this time, each inspired by legendary Japanese directors. You've got the Kurosawa mode, which is classic black and white, full samurai cinema vibes. You've got the Miike mode, gritty close-up action with blood, mud and gore, just like you would expect. And this one was a surprise. You've got the Watanabe mode from the director of Samurai Champloo. This one has custom lo-fi tracks created just for the game, This was a huge surprise I didn't see coming, and as a Shampoo fan, I'm pretty happy about this one. So yeah, Ghost of Yotei is shaping up to be everything I loved about Ghost of Tsushima, but bolder, more personal, and even more immersive. New hero, new systems, same soul. I really cannot wait. It's out on October 2nd, 2025, exclusively on PS5. So yeah, let me know in the comments what surprised you most about the reveal, and if you're as hyped as I am for this game. And yeah, if there's any other new developments coming out, I'll be making sure to cover them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.